What up, my freaks? RuinousInsight here with part 9 of my Total War Warhammer 3 modded Malekith and Naggarond Inc. campaign. Thanks to your efforts, our beloved Tyrant CEO was able to purchase 6 more spikes for his tower, all made out of pure gold. Please give yourselves a hand and get back to work. A mandatory meeting on budget cuts will be held later today. Anyway, as we saw last time, we have taken back the territory taken by Silostra and Deerfon as, I forgot the name, Maddie of the drowned attacked Slaver's Point, only to be destroyed by Admiral Yorn's defenders. We have then separated the army in such a way that Moranci or Moransti is currently using the basic units, the Dread Spears and Dark Shards and whatnot, only to recapture whatever we can here, and then hopefully to meet up with Malekith to transfer him the Ice Blades and the Reaper Bolt Throwers, and then probably right back to a Black Ark they go, or maybe even to defend against the Decadent Host. The wars have increased a little bit as the Decadent Host have declared war on us, and Wulfrik the Wanderer is nearly here and looking like he's heading towards Karand Kar. Hopefully we'll be able to defend it. It is a full 20 stack. He's got at least a mammoth there and probably the stack that he started with, though doing this is probably not the brightest move for him because he's probably going to be weakened severely by the fact that he's wasting time on us all the way out here rather than in Norska, but hey, we'll see. Anyway, I don't believe we have much to do in this particular turn unless I'm mistaken. There may be some buildings that we could build, so let's check those. There's a couple of tier 3 available in terms of the industry buildings. Just a little bit short of getting that guild hall there. Damn. If only we could get tiny amount of cash from somebody, somewhere. Anybody willing to do anything in terms of... No. I guess we could cancel something, but we could always build it next turn, so that's what we're gonna do. Alright, skip, and damage building. Also, how much slaves would it take? 450 to upgrade this immediately, I'd rather save it for another diktat. Several of the diktats that we're currently using are going to be stopped soon, and we'll have to replenish them, and we just don't have enough, slaves to do both of that and rush those buildings, so I think we'll hold off on that for now. So damage building ignored, and the turn, and let's head towards the Twisted Glade unless I'm mistaken. Alrighty, let's see if Wulfrik lands as well. We may also get a benefit of popping the buff. I forget what... Oh. Silostra set sail. Well, that was I was hoping for a big epic battle as she defended Twisted Glade, but if she's going to be out at sea, then it's probably not going to happen. Well, I'm sure we'll find a big epic battle with Wulfrik as he looks to be landing next turn, and look at that. Look at all that crackling lightning around his ship. Right, expire, sacrifice to Mathland? Yes, okay, that's what we're doing immediately. Sacrifice to Mathland. Every single Black Ark needs to be brought up and running immediately. Now, I guess we need to actually recruit it, and we'll do so at Hag Grief, wherein we can hopefully recruit a relatively cheap number of these guys. 1125, actually not as cheap as I would have liked. Oh, well. Oh, damn. We could have started you at rank 7 instead of rank 5. You know what? I think I'm going to pop the... I'm going to pop this thing. Wait, not the local recruitment capacity +2. This, here on Lord Recruit rank +2. I know it's 100 Witch King's authority, but we'll get it back relatively quickly. I'm also quite tempted to pop the Heir of Anarian Druki Discipline. Bleed on all those units is just fantastic. It's only for 10 turns, mind you, but we can always pop it back up if we need to. And it's not like we're looking to confederate anybody in the next few turns, probably within the next 15, but certainly not in the next 5 or so, in which time we'll probably get all the stuff back. Yeah, so first of all, let's get you a loyalty and hero recruit rank. I mean, do we really need the buffs for the troops, though? I guess it's really only for Wulfrik's attack. It really depends on what's in his army. If it's like 50 units of trolls, then yeah, we would most definitely need it. On the other hand, if it's not, we're probably fine without. Anyway, Isabel the Treacherous is going to move out here. Can we maybe ambush her? Let's move right here and see. Most likely, she's going to return to Karankar or something like that, but I guess we'll find out. You are going to ambush Malekith, since you cannot go directly for Silostra. You will instead sack the Twisted Glade. Should be auto-resolvable, since it's not defended. It doesn't have a defensive structure either. And close victory. Oh, right, we're going to need to set up battering rams and stuff. Maybe Silostra will land and try to attack us in the field, though somehow I doubt it. Yeah. I'm just now wondering whether it'll be worth sacking it, or we should just take it at its current level instead. We can sack Hotek's column and other stuff instead. Anyway, we'll figure that out. Can you take Storag Core? Yes, you can, though it'll cost all of our money, but I guess we kind of have to. And then we'll start sharing the border with the Heralds of Ariel, which I can't say I like very much. Colonize. Alrighty, and speaking of the Heralds of Ariel, oh, don't tell me. Are they going to go for a Cleric Spire? What are they doing out here? If they declare war on our allies, we're going to immediately have to go for them, although... I'm just wondering, we could declare war on them right now, and then Gromby would probably attack them right there. But I think we're currently in so many wars that maybe we want to wait on it. I'd rather destroy the Drowned first and then deal with that after. Also, our money has dropped a little bit by virtue of the fact that we're no longer raiding with Malekith. Too bad you can't raid and do this at the same time, but oh well, not a big deal. And are you ready for a Name of Power? No, but you will be eventually. Ready, I mean. Okie dokie, well, I believe that is that, minus what I wanted to check, and no, the Shrine of Cain is not yet ready, but it will soon be. So Gallus, you're going to move to Naggarond, where we will upgrade another Shrine of Cain, but we obviously want it cheaper. And Jaden, sit there, defend, and let's hope that once we end the turn, and we are going to have a big epic battle against Wulfrik. We do have a quest from the Ancestral Throng, but since we have 100 allegiance, it's not all that worthwhile to us right now. If we could get a military alliance with them, we could probably use their army to take Cleric Spire, and then trade it back to them. How could we get that military alliance going, though? The Join War won't help. And then they kind of refuse to do it. Yeah, we need to trade them a settlement, probably, and I don't think we have any settlements that we can afford to trade at the current time. Also, don't collect income here while we're at it. Ooh, and the Confederation debuff has ended. This is important because we need to check how the public order is in several places. Spiteful Peaks is relatively okay, but it's not like we can do anything about it without the Diktat. We could do one in the Iron Foothills, but it's not necessary. A Black Flood is at -7. Ouch, yeah, we're gonna need torture posts here. Why is this so negative? Collected income climate. Oh, it's because Storag Core is a yellow province, and the fact that we don't have the full province by virtue of the lack of the Temple of Cain. Maybe it'll rebel, although I somehow doubt that a rebellion will be enough to contend with dwarfs. So, yeah, unlikely. You can keep not being collected. Dargoth, you're in the same kind of situation. Black Forests. Yeah, we're not going to do anything with you either. All of this needs to be built up, but it's not a priority. So skip, end turn, and let's hope that Wulfrik attacks. Alright, Settlement Besiege. The Twisted Glade, that's us besieging, as in Malekith besieging. Wulfrik did not land. Oh, he might be taking an extra turn to... Oh, come on, Wulfrik, come on. And Exiles of Neheg destroyed already, and it looks like they did in fact capture it. Alright, well, no need to go over there now. Ooh, Avalorn has the Sword of Cain. Now that's good, because if they come up here, we'll be able to take it from them. Silostra, she's gonna try to take the Black Forests. Alright, well, good luck to her. We should be able to auto-resolve. Decisive victory in low. Yeah, I don't understand why she didn't stick around here with her capital, but it is what it is. And oh right, we got all the buffs from Malekith for this. Damn. 6.5k, eh? I'm still very tempted to do this. The only problem with doing so is it'll mean... No, wait, we should actually be able to occupy... Yeah, you know what? I know it's a tier 3, so this will hurt, but nonetheless. It's still worth our time, so we're going to occupy it right now anyway. Just at a lower level, occupy it. There we go. At tier 1 rather than a tier 2, but it's not like it's that expensive to upgrade a single tier at 1.3k, and it's also very quick to grow at such low levels. If it was a tier 4, that would have been a different story, but not like this. You should actually be able to get back to the Black Forests of Silostra lands there, and it looks like she's getting more units in her army as well. Alright, in the meantime, you need to move to the Circle of Destruction. You can't reach there right now, so you can go like this. And we could actually send you around to Hotek's Column if we really wanted to. I was gonna say occupy the Circle of Destruction, but if Helebron and Moransti can take care of this, Malekith could go up north and deal with chaos. On the other hand, Malekith should really head towards the Witchwood. How much is this worth as sack value, just out of curiosity? 21k. Yeah, okay, Malekith's going to the... Yep. Doubtless, absolutely. That's where Malekith needs to be, with all the bonuses he has, especially. You, Moransi, I mean, alright, just stay here for now. Get a little bit of magic, I guess. It will occupy the Circle of Destruction, since Malekith's probably going to head through Hotek's Column anyway. Helebron, you need to go to the edge of this territory and raid it. And hit Clarkarond next turn. Now, do you have Siege Attacker? You do. Why the heck does Malekith not have Siege Attacker? Is it because he doesn't have a monster? Alright, well, 5 more levels and he will have it by virtue of the Black Dragon. Also, I was hoping Foros would have been ranked 10, but not quite yet. We'll get there. Also, before I forget, this episode also did reach the requisite 330 threshold for next episode, being the 10th episode. If you guys do 500 likes and 50 comments, we will do another hour-long special like we did for episode 5, so do keep that in mind. Anyway, Jaden, you can move. Admiral Valal, you're our new admiral. We should probably build you up as fast as we can. The growth is going to need to happen, but for now you could just sit here. I mean, you're not technically really close to anybody. I guess you could move out here to support Moransti, damn it. Yeah, alright, fine, move out here. Actually, wait, does being in a territory give it military presence? It might, but apparently one unit is not enough. Also, I wonder if you increase the capacities of the Sons of Murder. But I feel like you don't. Anyway, alright, you're looking good. We do have money to spend, but I guess it's gonna be another end turn. And because Silostra's out there and Wulfrik didn't attack, I was really banking on that one. But oh well. We do have a lot of stuff that we need to build, namely these upgrades, guild halls. We have 2 more turns of open markets. Let's build the Great Arena. And we need any one of these we can get to level 3 because it doubles the amount of money that they make. So Gallus, are you close enough to this place? You are now. We will build that, but not as a priority. Guild halls will definitely be priority, and in fact, Broken Lands, Karant Kar. Do we want to use money on this in the event that it might die? Maybe. Do that, and that, reduce the cost slightly, and then we'll be building up at Slaver's Point, including walls there as well. We have another one here, not at the rank we'd like, but still getting there. And did I skip a couple? I may sort of have... Oh, that's expensive. Dark Tower, damn. We're gonna have to reduce the cost of that, aren't we? Probably. And here as well. I mean, it's not like we're building a crazy amount of stuff here, but nonetheless. Let's do another slave drive. And yeah, this is why I've been saving all of this. 10% isn't anything crazy, once again, but, you know, especially the main settlements, they're all quite expensive. Alright, slave drive here as well, and 2.8k. I will still prioritize money making over settlements, and okay, it looks like we're good. So Altar of Ultimate Darkness will get you up to tier 3. I guess we could do the same thing here at Dagrak's End. I don't know which one is more important. Actually, I do. This is tier 3, which will give us income from all buildings and some faction-wide buffs, so I guess we're gonna have to do you. Alrighty, and that is that for all our cash. Let's end the turn. Let's hope that Wulfrik will now attack. And I'm glad we haven't invested in the Black Forests, because Silostra will presumably retake it next turn. Hopefully she doesn't go for Slaver's Point. If she does, that's gonna be a problem. We need to try to book it back there with Moransti. I'm just wondering whether it would be beneficial to do so right now, but I think we can hopefully hold off. Well, let's find out. Alright, where are you gonna go, Silostra? Hopefully she doesn't start chasing our Black Arcs around. That would be kind of irritating. Where's she going? I think it's Slaver's Point. Well, at the very least, that means the Black Forests are safe, but she's going to have a full stack by the time we get up there. And hello, what do we have here? All provinces control -5. That ain't great. What is this brass horn thing? Oh, it just gives a standard die. It's not bad. But all lords get this. Character Wounded Ava. We get income from sacking and looting plus 100%. Damn, if only we could have this at the time that we would... that we would be getting attacked, or whether we would be attacking the Witchwood. There we go. I couldn't remember the frickin' name of the frickin' place. Loyalty reduction for 2.5k isn't horrible, considering her loyalty is up high, but I'm tempted to go Hook on Be Praised. It's a decent amount of cash, as long as we can actually get some use out of it. I wonder if we could get to the Witchwood in 8 turns. Man. Brasshorn does tempt me, but we're going to go Hook on Be Praised. It's not like we're really using Ava for anything right now. Yes, she's going to be recruiting shortly, but right now it's not super necessary, so yeah, let's do this. Wounded. And income from raiding for Hellebron. Ava wounded, but she will return at... Are you kidding me? Wulfrik has another army here? Oh, okay, that's a lot more problematic. I maybe should have built some stuff. Then in that light, we're probably going to have to get some units here. And Dargoth, you're also going to be in a bad way. We're going to need to send an army up here. I think it'll have to be Morancy then. Alright, let's see if we can figure this out. First of all, Malekith, you're gonna go to Kotek's column, which you can reach. You can't sack it and attack it, but ooh, 12,000 gold just for a minor settlement like this. Yeah, it's tier 3 and we can take it to tier 2, but once again, we can develop all these territories later. It's the main territories that matter right now. And attack. Really? Okay, we're gonna have to manually fight this real quick. Does it have a defensive structure or something? No. Huh, okay, it's just auto-resolve being irritating. Admiral Yorn. We can't move you away, and I cannot tell how far Silostra can move from here because she's in flagship expansion. That's not great. It's not great because you need to stay near these guys in order to deal with them. And oh wow, look at this one. This one can move far. In march stance, mind you. You're kind of in a nifty situation, Yorn. We know that Wulfrik can't reach the place, though, in regular stance, so let's hope that the other little army cannot do so either. Just want to move you away a little bit, in the hopes that Silostra can't reach us either. Alright, let's hope that that works. And I was gonna take the Circle of Destruction, but I guess we're going to have to move back. Man, and we did actually use some money on Slaver's Point. You can't reach it in March stance, can you? No. Or actually... maybe. I only say maybe because this is sometimes a lie, like the inability to cross this. Circle of Destruction is so close, but okay, fine. We're gonna do this. And return here. We'll see what Silostra does. And at the very end of the day, if Wulfrik keeps getting more ships there, and nah, she can't cross it right now. It's okay. It's okay. Malekith, you're gonna attack in a second. I also want to see Crone Hellebron. Let's see. If you attack these little rebels, what do we have in terms of defenses of Clarkaron? They're pretty weak. Should be able to take them out. So, kill the rebels, then attack Clarkaron and sack it, presumably. I'll resolve this. Oh, I should have transferred the Razor Standard to you guys. And you're going to be unbreakable soon, so it's not going to matter. Let's put this on, I don't know, the Death Hag, for example. We will... I guess 1,000 gold. I feel like we want to heal up for the auto resolve of Clarkaron because it's got garbage guardians. 1,000 gold though, but nonetheless. All right, you're gonna do that. Then, what's it worth in terms of sack value? Oh, it's actually only 4.4k. Might not actually be worth it. No, but it'll go down to tier 1 no matter what we do, so maybe it is worth it. I somewhat changed my mind. Just auto resolve this. Not worth our time. Let us sack it then. And more income from sacking settlements. Are you able to reach it this turn? Yes, you are. Occupy it. Well, alright, that worked out. Dark Pegasus for Exarian Blood Scourge. Oh, is the Dark Pegasus actually better than the Cold One mount, I have to wonder. In terms of just stats. So if we... Oh, what? You're in your Cold One Chariot. So Cold One mount gives you 4366. Dark Pegasus gives you 4366, but at a loss of significant amounts of armor. I'm not sure it's actually that much better. Yes, it'll enable us to get into enemy backlines a little bit faster. And 20 armor is a fair amount. Oh, also you hit less hard when on. Yeah, just go for the Cold One for now. I'll think about it. You can also go on the Cold One. You don't need to be on your Chariot. And what about you two? You're on your Blood Cauldron and you're on your Manticore. That is fine by me. Okay, now Malekith. You need to sack this place for money. I wish we could have auto-resolved it, but alas we cannot, so we're going to fight it real quick. We have not done a cinematic battle in a bit, so we'll do this one cinematically, even though they stand no chance. Let's face it. Hopefully we still get Wulfrik today. Here we go. Alrighty, do you really have to tell Dark Elves to show no mercy? And ooh, they're all on their Cold Ones here. I really like that. It's, I don't know, it's reminding me of the Malice books very strongly. Malice and his retinue riding out, all on their Cold One mounts. Very nice. We're not going to see Malekith on a Cold One for much longer. He actually looks relatively big for the Cold One, in fact, but he'll soon be on his dragon. But they all look quite swell. As a little war party, that's the word I was looking for. And the reason that I decided to send them all forward like this was because I noticed that the AI had deployed quite stupidly. I'm not entirely sure why it decided to deploy sideways like this and in this little cubby of a valley, or rather here, river valley, I don't know. But we're certainly going to take advantage of that. Our army is deployed all the way back there, but our lord and heroes are going to book it on forward towards where the enemy is just so highly concentrated and where they shall certainly be vulnerable to spell work, especially since it's going to take the rest of our army a long time to get here with their standard infantry speeds, but the Cold Ones can bring us here quickly. So we're going to start that off with an Overcast this time. Blade Wind right in the middle of that enemy formation, and it looks like it basically exploded everything that was there on contact. Didn't even have a chance to move up through the rest of the enemies. But that's okay, just out of curiosity, how much damage did you do with that, Malekith? 334 kills and 40,000 damage. Not too bad at all. And we're going to follow that up with another spell, a Flame Storm coming off of our sorceress. Now, one thing that was weird that I learned in this particular battle was these guys, Malekith included, don't have enough mass to push through like 3 Sirens. It's kind of silly. I kept ordering them to move past this and help Kuran out in fighting the enemy lord here. Kuran is dueling here in the shadow of all this spell work, while Malekith and Foros just try to get through. It's okay though, we have other spells that we can drop here, but it is quite irritating that they get stopped like this, and especially by ghost units on top of that. And like one single line deep, not only should regular units not have enough mass to block Cold Ones, even if, like Malice's Spite, the regular ones don't have a habit of jumping, they should still be able to get through a single line of Sirens, especially ghostly units who should have very little to no mass in the first place and shouldn't be able to hold a line very well at all. Anyway, it looks like it's going to be up to Kuran as Malekith and co are blocked, so we're going to rush after the enemy lord. Kuran is now being blocked by those ogres or animated hulks, so he might have to take care of a few of them at least. The lighting at least is not as bad as I thought it would be due to the dark map. Anyway, Malekith's still unable to get through and is in fact now stuck in the enemy formation, but we do have that satchel of potions and he can pop that potion of toughness. In the meantime, the rest of our army is drawing closer. At the very least, our Dark Riders are here and they're going to start annoying the enemy and focusing down that enemy zombie pirate gunnery mob as a start, while Malekith continues trying to get the heck out of there. If the enemies were more elite, this would be a much bigger concern while we wait for the rest of our army to get here. And ooh, looks like our army's gonna start taking hits from the enemy mortars, but our Reaper bolt throwers are gonna take care of the hand cannons and are going to switch to the mortars as well and hopefully knock them out before they can do any further damage to our army. Not that it's looking like it's gonna be super necessary as Murderous Prowess activates, and on top of that fact, the enemy lord and generally speaking the enemy army is already in horrible shape. Honestly, that first Blade Wind kind of clinched the battle in our favor. As I said, the enemy was just so badly deployed and I had to take advantage of it. Even if we don't get to play with the rest of the army, I'm sure we will next time. The infantry are almost here, look at that. They might be able to play for at least a little tiny bit more bolts coming in, I think not just from the Reaper bolt throwers, or rather the Dark Riders, but also from our Dark Shards, and just as everybody comes in, the army, I think, begins to melt away, or at least most of them begin to melt away. Looks like the Lord is trapped in here with us now, though he is surrounded by all of those monstrous units. I don't think they're going to be able to hold. We're going to activate the Blazing Sword of Ruin. Or wait, that's the Slan version of it. What's our Flaming Sword of Ruin? Blazing a Slan. Either way, we're going to activate it and buff everybody up, and we should be able to kill off the rest of these units in here. Alright, I see they're all beginning to crumble away. The balance of power has shifted fully in our favor. The enemy lord has been killed in the middle of that formation, and just like that, the battle is ours. Now, we did expect the battle to, generally speaking, be easy, but because of their deployment, it was hilariously easy. Not to worry, though, we should be able to find ourselves another battle. Not entirely sure why the game thought this was anything like a close victory. I guess because of the magics used. We did use a lot of mana here, so it's not like we expended a lot of ammunition because our Dark Shards didn't even really get into the fight. But anyway, let's try to find another battle, shall we? Alright, definitely not the way I was originally planning to fight this particular battle, but at the end of the day, the enemy moved in such a stupid formation that we had to take advantage of it with that Blade Wind, and it did all the damage. 58k, very, very nice. We also got a Hello Sea Serpent Standard. Well, that's real swell. Frenzy. Now, I wonder if Malekith gets Frenzy as a base ability when he mounts Seraphon or not. Let's sack the place for that sweet, sweet 12k, and really the reason why we got Malekith his upgrade, for, you know, sacking. One of them, anyway. Let's also raid, but I want to see, so currently you do not have Frenzy. If we put you on Seraphon, I don't see Frenzy. And if I don't see Frenzy here, and I don't see Frenzy... Ooh, we should also get your Reach equals Grasp. But if I don't see Frenzy out of any of this, then that's a real nice upgrade for him. So Malekith, you're keeping the Sea Serpent Standard. I think Hellebrand should, in theory, have Frenzy. It would actually be kind of weird if she did not, but I guess we'll see. Now, we got money. Not all the money, but decent amounts. What we do want to do then is get to you, Crows of Cain, and I guess the Bold Fiends here as well. Obviously, against one army, sure. Against 1.7, 1.6, 1.7 armies, it's a little bit iffy. Do we actually need the Bolt Fiends? I do want to put them in a proper stack, but you know what? You can always transfer them. In addition to that, we're going to go for Druchii Discipline. Shades, Dark Shards, Bolt Throwers, Handbows, Handbow Corsairs get reload and accuracy, and then Bleak Swords, Dread Spears, and Melee Corsairs get that sweet, sweet bleed. Sacrifice. Alright, should be reasonably prepared for the defense there. Next up, we're going to get a temporary lord for this army. I don't know whether that will allow us to destroy it, but it'll have to be seen. Recruit lord, we're going to go another supreme sorceress of the beasts variety. I wish we had some ones that were free, but, you know, we got money. Maybe this will prevent the enemy from being able to take the place. It's not like we have another easy way to get a caster. Although, if we get a Dark Sorceress, for example, we would be able to get Blade Wind. Let me think about this. Spirit Leech against the enemy Chaos Sorcerer Lord. Is Beast still better in this particular situation? The enemy is not on walls. Spirit Leech is great, but the other spells in the in this are probably not going to be crazy useful to us, although all the leadership reductions that you can get would be good against demonic units in particular, but fairly ineffective against the AI when they have so many cheats. Fire is also always good. But the enemy probably won't have enough enemy units to take advantage of it. I think maybe we go dark for this one. Oh, wait. Sereth, no. Sereth, no. You're at 0. I don't trust you, Sereth. I don't trust you at all. We could do Tyrant, Supreme Sorceress of Dark. And just repeatedly spam... Chillwind. Yeah, why not? Let's do you. Trillion. 1900. It's so expensive. Alright, and there's a very decent likelihood that she won't survive, but, well, it is what it is. We will max out Chillwind, obviously Spiteful Conjuration and Blade Wind. Maybe we want Power of Darkness. She does have a base version of it, though. This reduces the cooldown and the Winds of Magic cost for it, eh? So we could do one Chillwind and Blade Wind, the stuff that we're actually liable to use. I'm not big on Word of Pain, mostly because it has no area, and affecting one unit, sure, decent, but we're not going to be specifically trying to duel a single enemy, so yeah, let's go Blade Wind, and see what you can cast here. Alright, good luck to you, Trillion. Let's see if you can pull that off, and we'll definitely need to send a proper stack up there shortly. Next up, we have money to spend, and then hopefully we can end the turn, and hopefully encounter us a Wulfrik, if he's not still scared. Come on, Wulfrik. I can't believe he waited for another stack. Let's also hope that Admiral Yor's far enough away from this. I hope so. I really can't tell. Okay, well, either way, that doesn't change the fact that we need money. And, ooh, yes, or we need to spend the money. Guild halls, and, ooh, you lost your slave drive, so we'll get that back up and running. Money. And, okay, those were the all monies. You are also money, but that 2.6k for 50 gold per turn. Yeah, I think we can wait on you. This is public order and has also insane amounts of costs, so we'll prioritize the other stuff. First, you need public order, so fighting pits most definitely. We have one more turn on open markets here. Next up, we have Naggarond. Yeah, 600 for the Shrine of Cain. Honestly, we should probably just move Sigalis around everywhere so we can build Shrines of Cain in every single settlement. Does it give you public order? If anything, you'd think a Shrine of Cain might reduce public order, considering what they get up to, but whatever. Slaver's Point, there's no purpose in upgrading it, even though I'd like to, because Silostra is likely to land there. And we'll have to deal with that if she does. Iron Frost Glacier. I guess we're going to upgrade you for 3k. Why is this so expensive here? Oh, we have Slave Drive, the wrong type, the control bonus type. You know what? We can wait a turn. We'll upgrade it with reduction next turn then. Instead, we'll upgrade Eldar Spire and Dracula Spire. Alright, Frigid Wasteland, Glacial Gardens, and Palace of Ruin. Well, we do want walls here in case the Chaos Forces come around. For now, I think we'll leave it be. There's nothing super critical there. Blacklight Tower, we will upgrade you because you're a main settlement, and the Monoliths, I would love to upgrade and repair you, but right now with Silostra alive, that's not liable to be useful. Repair Clark Harond, though, and let's get that Woodman Hut up and running. We can... Do we want to repair Storag Core? Yeah, why not? I mean, yes, it might get attacked by the Wood Elves, but it also might not. Who knows? Alrighty, and that's it. Wait, Twisted Glade and Black Forests. Well, Twisted Glade is a main settlement, so we'll do you as well. And you know what? We're going to need to do the public order thing to counteract all the negative stuff that we got here. There we go. We may even also have to use Hellebron to fight her quest battle over the next turn or so to also counteract all the public order stuff. And now... we don't have Ava anymore, so we can't recruit you, but I am curious to see about those Death Hags. Shadows of Naggarond, Tyrant, and Blood of Asur. Okay, I don't like any of those. We want another Death Hag. Actually, we want probably more than one more Death Hag in the army of Hellebron. There's also the Assassins. Ambushmaster isn't horrible. And are we able to recruit another... Oh, we can get another one of these guys. Yeah, we need tons and tons of these guys, though. Every single one of the Black Arcs is supposed to happen. Cunning is actually kind of useless on you, though. So I guess we'll have to wait. Alright. And I assume that you can't generate different ones. Well, it can't even generate any at all right now, so it makes no difference. Alright, let's end the turn. And let's hope that Wulfrik's willing to fight. I also want to double-check one thing. Is it time for Outpost? No, not yet. I mean, I guess we could get Thunderers from them. Wait, can we build Grudge Throwers? They're probably going to be more useful to us than our artillery is. Grudge Throwers are very decent early game, and no, we cannot. Damn, well, that's a shame. Okay, well, then we'll keep an eye on that until we actually have access to them. Alright, now we can end the turn, yes?
Speak.
Ooh, cult of pleasure. We finally met you. How much trade would you be willing to do with us? For 2.5k. Well, it'll pay for itself in 5 turns. That ain't bad. Who are you fighting, Hexoatl? Yeah, keep doing that.
Yes.
I'm willing to bet that once our relationship rises a little bit, she'll be willing to trade anyway, so maybe we don't waste the money right now. Silostra, you want to peace up? We're not gonna. We're gonna destroy you. Sorry. Even if it costs us a location or two. Now we end the turn. Wulfrik, is it time? Where are you, Wolfie? Please land. Please. Please, I've been waiting for this siege. Peace treaty, no. And you're going to attack settlement garrison at Slaver's Point, which is why we didn't go there. Well, actually, we tried to go there, funnily enough. Auto-resolve. And she... Oh, wow, what the heck? I think she got screwed over by auto-resolve. She should not have taken anywhere near this much damage, I think. And she sacked it? Really? Huh, well, that's interesting. I also didn't expect that. And Hordred is going to attack here. Now this is a minor battle, and we don't have Black Arc support, but maybe we can fight this. I doubt that we can win. Oh, they can summon a unit of Demonettes as well. But we should give it a try. We did summon a Lord here, and it might be a fun little fight, so let's take it. Alrighty, here we go. Looks like we're going to have a little bit of a last stand here. That's the word I was looking for. What I didn't realize when the battle was about to start was that they had the new legendary hero here with them. Harry the... Well, that's not him. That's him right there. Harry the Hammer, aka Harald Hammerstorm. And is a pretty damn nice model. I'd like to see his animations. I haven't actually taken a look at his animations yet. Solid shield. I guess this is going to be his show as we can watch him work. Is that a snow leopard cloak, perhaps? Well, whatever it is, it sure looks nice, and we'll see his hammer in action, even though I'm sure it's got nothing on something like Galmaraz. Anyway, and between that and the fact that the enemy has magic, and the fact that the enemy has... Well, also, Harald is unbreakable, so there's no way we're killing him at all, since we won't be able to break him by breaking the rest of the army, and all of the Dark Shards firing at him together for the entire time probably would have a difficult time bringing him down. In addition to that, they've got that summoning ability of Demonettes, so another unit of Demonettes. Oh well. Now let's see how much damage we can do. The goal here is going to be to kill off the Demonettes. Basically, demon units that are going to crumble away and thus will make the army much weaker if we can get rid of them. And we did also have our Dark Riders, the regular Dark Riders without repeater crossbows over here, and I'm hoping that we can charge the Marauder horses, although it looks like... Stats are relatively similar, though the Marauder horsemen are more heavily armored, have greater melee defense, but lower melee attack. Not sure who this is in favor of, but I would probably have to give it to the enemy rather than our Dark Riders. Just, if nothing else, by virtue of nearly double the amount of armor. That's going to be telling. And especially without Murderous Prowess activated, but we'll give it a try. I figured maybe we try to charge in and have these two duel. Plus, we don't get to watch Dark Riders fight because I don't tend to use melee light cav. I'm not a big fan. I generally feel like you're better off using range light cav instead because they can harass better and lead units around and then do the same things by and large that melee light cav can do, like chasing off enemies and even smashing occasionally into unprotected units of archers and artillery. Reasonably well, or nearly, I should say, as well. Anyway, outside of that, the battle has begun. The enemy have charged a formation. Just wanted to watch those Dark Riders do their thing because we don't see it often. And let's try this last stand. We have a chill wind that just came down on the enemy demon nets in the hopes of damaging them, but it looks like the enemy has already forced the first of our units to rout. I'd like to see Mr. Hammerstorm get to work if I can find him, and there he is, trying to get through that mob of demonettes to actually strike us. I want to see if he has new animations or not. And there's our Death Hag. Oh, you probably do not want to be fighting... Oh, no, that's the Sorceress, rather. You really don't want to be fighting the Hammer Man. Alright, unnecessary spin attack there. I like to see his animations against infantry, not lords, though, because we probably wouldn't get much in the way of a sync attack, so that we can see that, fortunately, the first of the enemy demonettes have begun to melt, and I believe the second one is melting away as well. So we've achieved the goal. Those two are crumbling away. As long as the rest of our army does not rout, this last stand will have at least proved somewhat worth our time, because those units won't be coming back. This unit of demonettes is actually the summoned unit that they summoned right on top of our dark shards, and there's really nothing we can do about that one. Anyway, the Death Hag is holding off lots and lots of enemies. She's in here by herself. This unit of Dread Spears is actually dead, and thus we're going to summon a cast of our Blade Wind right on top of the enemy in hopes of damaging them and just that little extra bit. I was also hoping maybe we could kill off the enemy monstrous infantry, these Chaos Spawn, with sufficient fire, but unfortunately most of our units got distracted, so that's unlikely to happen anymore. Hounds did charge in to attack our units of Dark Shards, but it looks like these guys managed to see the Hounds off, maybe get another volley in there before they get attacked. And it looks like Harold didn't get the chance to shine this day, at least not much. Maybe a few more hits before the battle's over. But hey, these Chaos Forces should take the opportunity to enjoy themselves while they still can. That's some nice armor. It's no Malekith armor, but it is quite nice. Alright, come on, bonk him with your hammer, buddy. There you go. Nice little leap that looked like it killed the demon net. Right now, okay, just getting back up. Rather than killing the Dread Spear there. Alright, just knocking everybody asunder. Alrighty, and with that, the battle ends. A Pyrrhic victory for the enemy, certainly not worth it from their part, and I do like occasionally fighting these last stand battles that I would normally auto-resolve, just because they're kind of fun to watch, and hey, you know, occasionally we can actually dish out some decent damage. I like taking care of those demonettes. I hope to see more of Harry the Hammer later on. Maybe we can even get a duel between him and either Hellebron or Malekith at some point, though more likely than not it'll be Hellebron, just by virtue of the fact that she'll be going north shortly. Anyway. Alrighty, bit of a shame, but, well, I don't think we care that much about Dargoth at the current time. It's not actually part of any province, so it's not going to be all that valuable. A little bit unfortunate the Chaos Warhounds did not die, but at least both of the units of Demon Nets did, so we'll take it. You can have Dargoth, and oh, he's given it to his ally, and is he going to advance forward? Yes, indeed he is. The Black Pillar is a tier 3 settlement now, though, that has a Black Guard of Naggarond, and somehow I doubt that you're going to be able to take that in the same way. And yeah, that wasn't part of any province, just to double check, so we're fine. Silostra is here at Slaver's Point, and Wulfrik is finally landed, or actually, well, Wulfrik has landed, but the siege is from Egil Christensen. Interesting. Well, we'll wait until they hopefully attack. Shakara ready for duty, but I believe she's at 0. I'm pretty sure we can kill Silostra with a Moransti, so that's no problem. Malekith can either take Kotek's column himself or march up here to deal with these guys, though I'm still inclined to make use of Hokan Be Praised to try to get to the Witchwood on time so that we can sack it for a 34k. I mean, it would be difficult not to want to take advantage of that, so yeah. Anyway, unfortunately with that we are out of time, and I'm gonna call it here. Next time we will have the Siege of Wulfrik and Egil versus Karant Kar. Though we do have good defenses, they still have quite a lot of units themselves. We also have to start, I guess, building up a new army to retake the stuff lost to these guys, I would imagine anyway. And we did have to send somebody up there, so that's going to be Celebrant. She's going to travel through this area, move up here, recruit her various Cainite units, which we were going to have to send her to do anyway. And I guess give a bunch of these units, at least the melee ones, to another army, either to Moransi or to this admiral. And Malekith will proceed towards the Witchwood for that sweet 34k, regardless of what's happening out here. Anyway, more Malekith to come, so stay tuned. Don't forget to drop those likes and comments, especially to the 550 threshold if you want the 1 hour special next time. More to come. All glory to the algorithm. And thanks for watching.